Welcome back to my channel. Let's learn another Chinese idiom today. The Chinese idiom塞翁失马literally translates the old man at the frontier loses his horse. However, the true meaning is not literal but deeply philosophical. The idiom comes from an ancient parable recorded in the Huainanzi, a 2nd century BC Chinese philosophical text. This idiom is almost always used in its full proverbial form, 塞翁失马，焉知非福. The full phrase translates to, when the old man lost his horse, how could he know it wasn't a blessing in disguise? The story is a series of events that illustrates the unpredictable nature of fortune. The old man who lived on the northern frontier, a place often raided by nomads, lost his prized horse, which wandered into the territory of the barbarians. His neighbors came to console him for his bad luck, but the old man simply said, "How could I know this isn't a good thing?" His neighbors were puzzled. Months later, the horse returned, bringing with it a magnificent wild stallion. The neighbors now came to congratulate him on his good fortune. But the old man said, "How could I know this isn't a bad thing?" Again, his neighbors were confused. The old man's son, who loved to ride, saw the stallion and tried to tame it. He fell off and broke his hip. When the neighbors came to express their condolences for this tragedy, the old man again said, "How could I know this isn't a good thing?" A year later, barbarian warriors invaded across the border, and all the able-bodied young men were conscripted to fight, and most died in the battle. Because the old man's son was crippled, he was exempted from military service. In the end, both father and son survived. The story teaches us that good fortune and misfortune are intertwined and cyclical. They are not absolute states, but relative and temporary conditions. One should not be overly joyful in prosperity, nor overly sorrowful in hardship. The wise person remains detached and calm in the face of life's unpredictable ups and downs, understanding that the situation can reverse at any moment. The core philosophical idea behind 塞翁失马is derived from Taoism, specifically the concept of the interdependence of opposites, yin and yang. The idiom is used very commonly in both written and spoken Chinese. In grammar, it is often used as a standalone phrase or as part of a sentence. In context, it is used to console someone or oneself after a setback or failure, suggesting that something good may come from it. It can also be used as a warning against excessive pride or excitement over a success. The common English equivalents are a blessing in disguise means an apparent misfortune that eventually has good results. Every cloud has a silver lining means every difficult or sad situation has a comforting or more hopeful aspect. It's an ill wind that blows no good means even in a bad situation or misfortune, there is usually some positive outcome or benefit, even if it's for someone else. Say wēng shima is more than just an idiom. It encapsulates a fundamental aspect of the Chinese worldview. It promotes resilience, the ability to endure hardships with the hope that things will change. Foresight, encouraging people to look beyond the immediate event. Moderation, warning against extreme emotions. Advocating for a balanced and philosophical approach to life's unpredictable nature. In summary, 塞翁失马 is a profound cultural concept that teaches humility in success and hope in failure, reminding us that the final outcome of any event is never certain until the entire story has unfolded. The future is unpredictable. What appears to be a setback today may lead to a benefit tomorrow, and vice versa. Everything can change in an instant. So remain calm and accept whatever situation you find yourself in. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.